Yeah, you can send her in. Just give me a minute. Yeah, it's fine. Hey, hold on. Let me take Kyle off so I can introduce Kyle properly. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Dr. Kukreja here. I think we are live. Cool. Today is Cinco de Mayo, and I was reminded this morning by my nanny that it is not a real Mexican holiday. It's actually it commemorates a battle at Puebla, but most of us think about this as a day to enjoy margaritas and tacos. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to bring in our dietitian, uh, Kyle Rose. Kyle, you there?
I'm here.
Okay. Did you hear my introduction?
I did.
Okay. All right. So, Kyle, thanks for joining us. You've always come through for us when we need to talk about various things. So Cinco de Mayo, it's about 9:45 in the morning. People are probably going to take lunch breaks. They're going to go out with people, maybe dinner. Mexican flair, I'm sure, is going to be a part of this. So let's talk. Let's start with tortillas. Um, go for it. Corn, flour, neither.
Well, I mean, tortillas are obviously, high in starch, whether it be corn or flour. So, too many carbs in excess can make it difficult to lose weight. But I'm a big believer in life and celebrating food. A lot
Good.
of people come to us and they think, well, I'm never going to be able to eat this again, never going to be able to eat that again, never going to be able to enjoy Cinco de Mayo, Christmas. And, we always try to encourage patients or comfort patients to understand that's not the case.
Okay.
Most patients do well with a wide variety of foods, especially after surgery.
So you don't have to deconstruct that taco. You can actually have the taco.
Have the taco. I'm a
Okay.
big believer that it's not about never eating tacos. It's just not about eating. It's about not eating tacos all day, every day.
Okay.
So you have a celebration, enjoy a taco. Do we want you eating tacos every day for lunch? Will that help you achieve your weight loss goals? If you do that every day for lunch from now on, probably not. But one day a month, one day every few months, not going to make a difference in your weight loss goals.
So you don't feel strongly that you choose flour tortilla over a corn tortilla or corn over flour. I mean, I've always heard, not from an expert like you, but I've heard corn tortillas are better for you.
I don't know that there's any studies that have, taken somebody eating a corn tortilla and a flour tortilla and seeing how much it raises their blood sugar or insulin levels or some of the,
Okay.
how satiating one goes over the other. So, I think both in excess probably are not conducive. If it's one meal here and there, I wouldn't say choose the one you like
But
is what I would say.
probably not a good idea to get the corn and the flour tortilla and then deep fry them and call it chalupa.
That's probably not the best idea.
That's probably not the best idea.
Not the best
Okay.
idea for your weight loss goals, and then if you have a switch or a bypass, probably not going to be good for the folks when you get home
Yeah.
in the evening.
Okay. Um, Now, my mom, I remember telling her when I was growing up that my mom can do just about anything with a black bean. Okay. Every possible variation on beef or on turkey was always substitute with the black beans, and it was always wonderful. In fact, I have read that there's more protein by weight in black beans than in beef. Is that true?
I would say the answer is no on that,
Oh, dang.
because when you look at ounce for ounce beef and black beans also have fiber, they have carbohydrates, they have other vitamins that will displace some of the protein. So if you had 16 ounces of beef, 16 ounces of beans, the beef is going to be more protein overall, but beans can certainly be a good source of protein. Have you ever, next Halloween, play a trick on your family with some black bean brownies? They'll know no difference as far as taste is concerned, but 5 or 6 brownies later, they'll understand the difference between the two.
So black bean brownies.
Black
Okay.
bean brownies, it's a thing.
But we can substitute black beans for our beef or our turkey,
For sure.
and black beans are an excellent source of protein, but maybe not as much as meat.
A good source of protein in and of itself, not a complete protein.
Okay.
I always encourage patients that are, doing more of the plant-based side to, pair that with other sources of protein, tofu or
Yeah.
brown rice, or a little bit of low-fat mozzarella cheese, unless they're a complete vegetarian. But if they do some dairy, the dairy will bring in a little bit of the missing amino acids to make it a complete protein. So in and of itself, beans are not a complete source of protein, but combined with other sources of protein, they can become a complete protein for you.
And rice, is rice the enemy? Is rice? I mean, it's been so criminalized, right? You got cauliflower rice, all kinds of rice substitutes.
Especially white rice is stripped of a lot of nutrients, very quickly digested and turn to sugar. So when it comes to rice, I always say choose brown rice versus white rice or wild grain rice. Those are packed with a lot of fiber, which slows the digestion, absorption. Fibers are great at filling you up and keeping you full.
Okay.
And so overall, I don't think we want to do set down to a bowl of brown rice every day, but a small amount mixed with some brown, black beans or some other type of beans to make it a complete protein is certainly fine in moderation.
All right. So we're going to go out for lunch today for Mexican food. What am I supposed to order?
What lunch are you talking about? I got to work through lunch.
Oh yeah, I didn't say you and I were going. You and I are like 2 hours away from each other right now.
Yeah. So I say order. Day like today, you're celebrating. If you just want to make the health conscious decision, if I'm personally going to get some Mexican food. I know it's hard, but I say hold the chips and salsa. That's the hardest thing.
Hold the chips and salsa.
Hold the chips and salsa. Bring them at the end, or bring them with my meal. And then I try to say, hey, send me, give me a meal of fajitas, but hold the tortillas. I mean, not that you have to. But
so chips and salsa, the evil is in the chips, not the salsa, right?
Correct. Yeah, salsa is of course loaded with nutrients, but I don't see too many people just eating salsa by itself.
Or just eating guacamole. You have to put it on a chip.
For sure, guacamole by itself is a healthy option. So, but again, pairs better with the chips and the salsa. Okay. So I generally start my meal. I always say start with protein. Some grilled chicken or beef fajita mix. Get some good protein in. A little bit of avocado for some healthy fats, and then I kind of move on to the beans, to the rice. I generally try to just eat the carbs last. That's the one thing I always preach to my clients is if you just eat the carbs last, there's just zero chance especially after surgery, even before surgery, if you're eating mindfully, which I always think is the most important thing. If you're enjoying your food, savoring it, zero chance you're going to overeat the carbs at the end of the meal.
But the most important part of the meal is the margarita. Okay. And my suspicion is that there may be some carbs there. Is that fair?
There is some carbs. There are calories. All alcohol has calories in it.
So do you have a tequila preference, Kyle? Just curious.
I do not. I gave up my drinking days back in the Navy when I had a few too many one time, and I said that's it for me.
That's it. Okay. So how do I make a skinny margarita?
I don't make skinny margaritas.
Okay.
You tell me.
So minimize the sugar in the margarita. Some of the skinny mixes have artificial sweeteners in them in lieu of regular sugar. So which artificial sweetener is favored? Any?
Well, in my opinion, I personally use a product called Just Like Sugar. Just Like Sugar.
That's
called Just Like Sugar. Also
marketing genius.
Absolutely. It's hard to find in stores is the downside, but you can get it online. You can get it in some health food stores. But what it is, it's actually a fiber made from inulin, from the chicory root. Tastes just like sugar, therefore the name Just Like Sugar. I'm not going to say it's just like sugar, but it's pretty close. Actually feeds a good bacteria in your intestinal tract. We have trillions of bacteria in our gut. And so that particular type of fiber, sugar replacement, is not only not harmful for you, it actually has some proven health benefits as far as increasing the amount of good bacteria in your gut. So when it comes to artificial sweeteners, and I wouldn't say it's artificial, it's a natural sweetener, that is my preferred substitute.
So Just Like Sugar, I can buy it on Amazon, Whole Foods.
On Amazon, justlikesugar.com. So pretty much any retailer online.
Are you getting some sort of kickback from the company for suggesting that, or no?
I wish.
Okay. All right. So all right. Well, that's
and you can get Swerve. Swerve has kind of come out with the equal. Swerve is more of the sugar alcohols like erythritol or xylitol, but they've come out with a mix that's a little bit part sugar alcohol, a little bit part inulin fiber, and so inulin fiber is just good fuel for the bacteria in your gut, which we all could benefit from.
It's crazy. I mean, I think people don't recognize how much of our metabolism or our physiology is dependent upon gut bacteria. There's this whole idea that you can somehow be sterilized, and they send astronauts to space, send people to Mars, and clearing you of all the bacteria. You're never going to get all the bacteria out of your body. It's it's essential. Dallas is asking a question. What was the name of the sugar? It's called Just Like Sugar. I don't know if there's, I'm sure they have a website. I don't know what it is offhand. But he said that you can get it on Amazon or at Whole Foods. So check it out. But yeah, Kyle, that's pretty much all I got for Happy Cinco de Mayo. Anything else I'm missing?
Just on you got cut off on your question with the gut biome. That is an interesting research topic where they're actually looking into taking poop from skinny people and doing a fecal implant on patients that are struggling with their weight and seeing if it actually makes them lose weight or not. And so the bacteria in your gut. I know most people are not going to go for that. You haven't started offering that service in your
I have
practice
not.
there.
I have not started offering fecal transplant, but I wonder if I could eat someone else's poop and it'll make me taller. I'll go for that.
Go for it.
I haven't seen that study yet, but I'll wait for it. But yeah, fecal transplant is out there. I'm sure there are some people out there who are gonna, package up their poo and make.
I'll be looking on that referral from you. Coming up soon. I'll have to tell my dietitians how to handle those.
All right. Happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. Enjoy a good, healthy lunch or dinner or both. Not Taco Tuesday, but Cinco de Mayo Wednesday. And aye. Okay.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Sorry.